You're listening to the Wholehearted Podcast, and I'm your host, Coen Tan. You always bounce back, and it's wonderful. I mean, going back to the experience of when you were told that you're not going to work in the next few years. I mean, you always bounce back from challenges. Is this like a magic sauce that allows you to always bounce back to challenges, or bounce back from people saying negative things to you?
Well, I think sometimes it's determination and it's survival instinct. It's being told you can't do this, and you're like, I have to, I need to, and I want to. I don't want to stay stuck. I don't want to be, written off and sitting on the lounge at home for 5 or 10 years. No, it's just like not an option. So I think also, like my dad, he always pushed me out of the comfort zone. So he made me do things that I probably thought I couldn't do. And he was actually a PT instructor in the army, physical training. So I grew up with obstacle courses, abseiling, climbing things, jumping off things, swinging on things. He took us to every circus that came to town. And so he had a trapeze shed. So it's a machinery shed, so for tractors and everything. But then there were also trapeze swings there, so we could swing back and forth and do tricks. And but yeah, there would have been plenty of times where I thought, I don't know if I can do this. But maybe he just started me so young that I would just climb everything and just explore. I think I'm probably quite like him in that. And so I think it's really important to build those wins into your life. And I saw that with my son when he was quite young, and we're actually talking about this on the weekend. It was, we sometimes have drought for years on end. And so he didn't really know rain, heavy rain. And one day it just started pouring, and it was like so exciting for me. And I said to him, let's go jump on the trampoline. And he just looked horrified. He says, Mum, we'll get wet. And I'm like, oh my word. Okay. He needs some of these like experiences. And I took him out to the farm. We went climbing trees and climbing up onto the roof of the house. And he was quite challenged by it. And he said some very cute things like, Mum, how old were you when you started this risky business? And Mum, I don't think I'm as gymnastically talented as you. And I'm like, you'll be right, get up here. And he did. And now as an adult, he reflects on how that was a turning point for him, because we face challenging things in life. It might not be a physical challenge, but it's something that we just think, I can't go on. I can't move forward from here. I don't know how. But once you bring in that word how, then you start going, oh, how could I? How can we make this possible? And so when I'm told, sorry, you can't do this, I just go, okay, so how can we?
Thanks for being part of this heartwarming conversation today. To the next episode, stay wholehearted.